Teresa Giudice blames producers for House of Villains' epic fail. Real Housewives star Teresa Giudice wanted to bond with her House of Villains co-stars, but her efforts were a massive flop. She put the blame on the producers. Keep reading to find out what happened. Teresa Giudice names biggest Bravo villain. Teresa Giudice was a guest on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live on September 17. She was asked to name the network's villains. Teresa didn't hold back as she rattled off the names of several housewives. She tapped RHOA alum Kenya Moore. RHOB is Lisa Rinna. The Real Housewives of Potomac alum Candiace Dillard Bassett, and the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Monica Garcia as villains. But she reserved the top spot for another Bravo celebrity outside the Housewives franchise. Nearly a year after Scandal made headlines nationwide, Tom Sandoval is still the biggest Bravo villain, according to Teresa Giudice. House of Villains producers blamed for RHONJ star's epic fail. Surprisingly, the RHONJOG didn't name her sister-in-law/sworn enemy Melissa Gorga as one of the network's villains. She said in another segment that she has her brother and his wife blocked on social media. That's why she never sees Melissa's cooking videos. The videos may have been a huge help in preventing a major fail during Teresa's time on Season 2 of House of Villains. As viewers saw, Teresa Giudice made an effort to bond with her co-stars through her cooking. That RHONJ star is the author of 4 cookbooks, but her food was widely criticized by everyone in the house. That RHONJ star claimed on WWHL that the producers of House of Villains set her up to fail. How? According to Reality Tea, Teresa Giudice promised her housemates a beef roast that turned out inedible. She claimed that the producers provided her with brisket to cook. Despite leaving her co-stars with empty stomachs, Teresa Giudice is still in the competition. The winner gets a $200,000 cash prize and the title of America's Ultimate Supervillain. Maybe Teresa should unblock her sister-in-law for some cooking tips. Bravo has yet to reveal what the future looks like for the Real Housewives of New Jersey going forward. There are rumors that the show will fire all the current cast and do an entire reboot like the Real Housewives of New York. But Bravo fans can't imagine the show without Teresa Giudice, the villain they love to hate. Reality TV royalty Teresa Giudice is never one to hold back, and now she's breaking her silence on what she's calling the biggest misfire of her career, House of Villains. The Real Housewives of New Jersey star joined the outrageous competition show expecting to reign supreme, but instead, she walked away feeling blindsided, betrayed, and in her own words, completely set up. According to sources close to Teresa, she believed the show would be an opportunity to showcase her strength and resilience, but she quickly realized she was being edited into a joke. The Bravo staple, who has been a staple in reality television for over a decade, claims the producers deliberately manipulated footage, plotted against her, and refused to give her a fair shot. "I've been on TV long enough to know when I'm being played," Teresa reportedly fumed. "The producers were out to humiliate me from day one. They'd had their favorites, and I was not one of them. A villain in name only?" Many fans were thrilled to see Teresa enter the villainous arena alongside notorious reality stars like Omarosa Manigault and Johnny Fairplay, expecting her to bring the drama she's known for on RHONJ. But instead of watching her dominate, they saw a quieter, more subdued version of Teresa, one that she now says was due to producer interference. "I wasn't given the same opportunities as everyone else," she insists. "I was either cut out of conversations, edited to look clueless, or made to seem like I didn't know how to play the game. That's not reality, it's a setup." Teresa's lackluster performance on House of Villains had fans scratching their heads as she seemed disengaged and out of her element. Now she claims it wasn't by choice. "The challenges were rigged, the alliances were pre-planned, and they didn't want me to succeed," she says. "I felt like they brought me on just to make me look dumb." The betrayal behind the scenes. According to an insider, Teresa went into the show expecting some producer guidance, but she was blindsided by the level of manipulation behind the scenes. They told her it was going to be a fun, over-the-top competition, but she had no idea the lengths they would go to make her look bad, the source reveals. She wasn't given the inside scoop that some of the other contestants clearly had. Fans took to social media during the show's run to point out that Teresa often looked lost in the game, something she now blames on selective editing. They made it look like I didn't know what was going on, but the truth is I was being kept in the dark on purpose, she says. One particularly embarrassing moment for Teresa was when she struggled with a strategic challenge that other contestants breezed through. I wasn't even given the full instructions, she claims. How am I supposed to compete when I don't even know the rules? House of Villains or House of Lies? Teresa isn't just stopping at accusing producers of manipulation, she's outright calling the entire premise of House of Villains a lie. It wasn't about who was the best villain, it was about who the producers wanted to win, she alleges. I was never given a fair chance, and it was clear from the start that I was just there to be a punching bag. Some of her RHONG co-stars have even weighed in, with one anonymous housewife saying, Teresa is a lot of things, but stupid isn't one of them. If she flopped that hard on a reality show, you know something shady was going on. Despite her frustrations, Teresa is trying to keep her head held high. I've been through worse, she says. If they thought they were going to break me, they've got another thing coming. But one thing is for sure, Teresa won't be signing up for another competition show anytime soon. I learned my lesson, she admits. I stick to what I know, being a Bravo icon. As for House of Villains, it seems Teresa isn't the only one unimpressed. Ratings for the show underperformed, and fans have called out the show's lack of authentic drama. Maybe if they actually let the real villains do their thing, it wouldn't have been such a flop, Teresa quips. One thing is certain, whether she was set up or not, Teresa Giudice remains one of the most talked about reality stars in the game. And love her or hate her, she's always going to speak her mind. What do you think? Did House of Villains do Teresa dirty, or was she just outplayed?